Well, hello there, my peeps. I'm Wade Rush, host of the Bubba Roundtree Outdoors channel, and welcome to another edition of the BRO Reloading Bench. We have got a great show for you today, folks. Lots of range time, which I know that's going to make you happy. We are going to do a little bit of table time to just give you an idea of how I put the stuff together and a few little tricks that I'm going to show you. Stand by. Well, folks, thanks to Mr. Leon Guthrie over at Buck and Slug Reloaders on Facebook. Get by there and join up, boys. If you have not, you need to get by there. There's a lot of good information there on this page. Mr. Leon Guthrie is admin there. We're good friends with one another. I am also involved over there on the Buck and Slug page. And today, we're looking at the Alliant Pro Reach powder. Now, it may not be new to you, but it is brand new to me. And thanks to Mr. Leon Guthrie, I have some powder to test for you guys. And it was outstanding. I was thoroughly impressed. Leon told me to expect it to perform a lot like the long shot powder, and that is exactly how it performed in my experience. It looks like Herco and performs like long shot. All right, let's dive into it. Okay, fellas, we started out with some real hard hitting 2 3/4 inch. I'm not going to demo how I put together all of them because we shot like 9 rounds down there at the range. Rachel and I did the other day. And we started out with the 2 3/4 inch, worked up into 3 inch with this Pro Reach powder. New to me, Pro Reach powder. But we started out with a, actually with a once fired Fiocchi 2 3/4 inch. Actually, boys, this is the round that I fired down there at the range. Okay, I've already punched it out, resized it, decapped it, resized it, and I had roll crimped it. Like I said, I've already shot this one twice. This will be the 3rd time. I just take my funnel right here and use it like the Spin Doctor. Actually, I've got a Spin Doctor coming from Ballistic Products. Ain't got it yet. They did have them in stock, but I just use my funnel, put pressure on it. Be careful, you don't want to rip your hole. These holes are tough, but you don't want to rip them up. The funnel will flare them right back out where you can get your wad and all that and your accessories and components down in there a lot easier. Now, if I were not putting the identical same thing in here, we could use a 4/0 piece of steel wool to erase all of this stuff. Okay, Wade, you're sitting here talking about it. All right. Here's one of the Magnum primed 3 inch Fiocchi that we fired down at the range. It's still got all my notes and all that on it. Well, I may not go back with the exact stuff here. I know I'm going back with a standard 616 Fiocchi primer because I've got some. And I don't have any Magnum Fiocchi primers, so I'm going to go back with a standard Fiocchi primer. See all my notes? 4/0 steel wool. Watch this. Right here, see, I'll write a lot of notes on the brass. Gone. The notes that I make, now they're faded after firing on the hull itself. This thing is just an eraser. Ready to go again. That was just a little quick tip on how I do it. Well, all of them performed good. Most of them performed great, several outstanding performers. A lot of them performed exactly like the long shot performs for me in these loads. Well, let's take the once fired, well now twice. This will be the 3rd time I've loaded this one here. We need to get the lock and load set up. 26 grains of Pro Reach. 260. Enter. 26 is our target weight, and we dispense it. Okay, well actually I haven't decapped this one yet. Let's get over here. Look at here, boys. Got a well, new to me, Size Master. Decapped. And like I said, this one had a standard 616 Fiocchi in it from the beginning. I've had these holes a while. See if I can get a hold of one. A Chidite would work just fine, but I've got the Fiocchi primers, so I'm going back with a Fiocchi primer. Standard 616. Recapped. Alrighty. Looks like the lock and load is about got it. Just trying to get another flake or two. Alrighty. .26 Pro Reach. And we had a CB 1138. This one goes all the way back to the beginning. It's the old AA12R red wide, the one that goes up to 1.25 ounces, 1.5 ounces capacity here. Outstanding buckshot wide. It's got real thin pedals on it, so we can get up to 35 caliber triple aught in here without taking the pedals off. We'll get to that. We need 10 pellets. First one is just regular Lee tumbled double aught graphite ALOX treated. That's it. By twos, we stack 9, 10 right there, just under the crimp. Like I said, we shot several, like 4 of these 2 3/4 inch mags down there at the range. There's no need in me showing you how I do every last one of them, so I'm not. Just going to show you the basics. We need some Ballistic Products Original. That's the buffer in the blue can. This is the excuse me. There's pollen and all that, all in the air, boys. Had the house open this morning. We shut it up, turned the air on now. We're going to get up in the mid-80s today in South Carolina. All you boys buried in snow out west and up in the mountains and all that, it's going to be 84 degrees here today in the Midlands. 3.1 cc dipper I got here. We're going to get us an overshot card. Don't matter if it's segmented or a bingo card. I grabbed the bingo card. Alrighty. Third time that I have loaded this round in a roll crimp. Alrighty, fellas. Let's head on down to the range, and we're going to shoot all these 2 3/4 inch mags, and then we will be back when we're ready to shoot the 3 inch.
Crows.
Yeah, I hear crows everywhere.
Watch for crows.
brand new chronograph. Thanks, Roger. I appreciate that with all my heart, buddy. Alrighty, boys. Pro Reach powder. First shots here with the Pro Reach powder. I was going to bring y'all along for the whole process. Been talking with several of the boys there on Buck and Slug, and if it wasn't for Mr. Leon Guthrie, I wouldn't be able to test this out for you guys. But what we've got here is we got a once fired Fiocchi 2 3/4 inch hull. Got a Rio primer installed, 26 grains of Pro Reach. We've got a CB 1138. We've got double alt Lee pellets in here, 10 pellets of Lee double alt in here and roll crimped. We continue to be at 45 yards. All right, here we go. 1246. That felt good. That felt like a 2 3/4 inch mag ought to feel.
It's right beside you, the hole is.
Yeah, it hit the hit these. Hole looks good. Oh boys, look at that there. My first ever shot using Pro Reach powder. And like I told y'all, if it wasn't for the good graces of Mr. Leon Guthrie, head admin over at Buck and Slug Reloaders on Facebook, I wouldn't have been able to do that for you guys. Y'all give him a shout out, give him a big old thank you. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All 10 are in a 16-inch circle. Right under the bull, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 .33 caliber Lee cast, just ALOX and graphite treated. That's a hammer jammer right there, boys. I like that one a lot. Haul from the previous shot, boys. Give you a good close look. That Rio primer. Absolutely no signs of overpressure or anything. I can load this one a third time. It's already been loaded twice. Same once fired hole. Once fired Fiocchi, 2 3/4 inch. We put a Rio primer, new Rio primer installed. 26 of Pro Reach. This one's got 10 pellets of 32 cal single alt powder coated. Same roll crimp, covered in Ballistic Products Original. Previous shot was also covered in Ballistic Products Original roll crimp with a bingo marker card. Let's shoot the 32 cal 10 pellet. Only difference is these are 10 32 cal powder coated. $12.98. I mean, that's right at 1,300 foot per second, man. That is zipping, son. Well, fellas, looks like Rachel counted. We got all 10 in a 20, 21, 22 inch circle with the 32 cal. Got one in the bull. But what's important is what we got right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 32 cal right here in a 11 inch circle. Right here. Whew, that's another good one right there, fellas. Alrighty, boys. I made a note. This is the third time already that I've loaded this this estate haul here. Rio primer, new Rio primer installed. Estate is Rio. We've got 26 of Pro Reach, a Gualandi Super Mini or Super Short, the little green wad, and we've got 12 pellets of 31 cal single alt hard cast powder coated, all covered in Ballistic Products Original buffer. Very beautiful roll crimp. Like I said, third time I have shot and roll crimped this round here, boys. Alrighty, let's see how the single alt 31 cal does. Pellets of 31 cal. A whitetail's nightmare. 1278. That felt good. It's pretty much mirroring the Hodgdon long shot. Leon said to expect it to perform a lot like the long shot, and it is. It's performing just like the long shot, in my opinion. You know, Rachel said it scattered them just a little bit, but dang, as far as a uniform pattern, that is outstanding. Now, you down in the thicket or down in the woods, or you shooting on a logging road or something like that, and you got to shoot quick, that's what you want your pattern to look like at 45, 50 yards. But how many we got here?
12.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I see 11.
12 is right
of
down at your
12.
knee. Down at your knee.
There we go. All 12 of them are on there. If he was anywhere, big game animal was anywhere in there, he ain't happy. That's 31 cal pellets. But that's the performance we're getting with that powder, that hole, and with that particular wad. We got several more to shoot. Let's move on. Alrighty, fellas, we still with the 2 3/4 inch. This is already another once fired Fiocchi with a Rio primer installed, 26 of Pro Reach. This is rapidly becoming one of my favorite shot sizes, boys. This is the triple Alton 35 caliber. I have 2 old Lee molds. It's the black powder size and 35 cal. I've got, Marty has made me a 35 caliber mold. I'll have it shortly. Thanks, Marty. But when we're using the CB 1138 wad in a 35 caliber, we don't have to remove the petals. We can stack the pellets in here by 2s, and we've got 8 35 caliber triple alt in here, all covered in Ballistic Products original roll crimp bingo overshot card. Alrighty, let's see how these big old 35 cal like the Pro Reach. 1239. All great velocities, boys. All right. Okay. Yeah. There's some big ball. There's 3 hits right there. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's all 8 of them. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here in an 11-inch circle. These are 35 caliber triple alt. They're gonna hit like a hammer. I have killed a 180 pound 8-point at the Savannah River plant with 3 double alt buckshot. So 33 caliber, 30 cal. Captain Buster killed a big 12-point with 1 number 1 buckshot at the Savannah River plant. So you hit them in the right spot. 30 and plus cal ball is plenty big enough to get the job done. Those are some Hammer Jammer 2 3/4 inch rounds, ain't they, boys? We were real happy with those. Okay, moving on to the 3-inch, using the Pro Reach powder. You see here in the lock and load, I've got 26 grains. It'll just keep pumping it out as long as it's in auto dispense mode. So now we need a different charge. So we just hit and hold down the back cancel. It clears out our target weight to 0. Okay. Now we need 27.5 grains of Pro Reach. So we hit 2, 7, and 5 to get past our decimal. 27.5. Hit enter. Lock it into our target weight and dispense. We already had like a twice fired Federal Premium. This was originally, I think, a copper plated double alt buck from this past hunting season, I'm sure. Looking at the notes still written on the brass from that I take down to the range. But this is the actual round, so we're going to put it together again. I had let me move some of these other primers out of the way here, because I need we need a CCI Magnum. Stayed a little bit on the lighter side of our powder charge, and using a Magnum primer just to give it that little extra pop. And with the CCI Magnum, it is just a little extra pop. CCI Magnum installed. We got our 27.5 grains of Pro Reach ready to go. Alrighty then. And we need another CB 1138-12. I think several places, if Ballistic Products doesn't have them in stock, Precision usually does. If both of them don't have them in stock, just usually a few days to a week or so, and they get them back in stock. These things are popular, and they usually keep them in stock. Sell them in 500 wide bags. I love this wad. I think I've told you guys that a few times. Okay, we need 14 pellets of double alt, but I still had some Ballistic Products Super Buck laying around. So we need 14 pellets of the BP Super Buck. It is real close to 33 cal, boys. I've measured them at 33, some at just over 33, but these are real close to 33 cal. 12, 13, and 14. 14 of the BP Super Buck. This is some good hard cast stuff. And we cover it. BP Original. Alright, you notice, which I don't know if you boys can see it, okay. See, our crimp is starting to tear. It's already been loaded. This one's already been loaded 3 times. This will be the 4th time that it's been loaded. The crimp is starting to tear. I can get one more shot out of this. I know, just from experience, the small tears, when I crimp it, that'll virtually disappear. Turn around, I done moved the camera. We're going to have to put a drop of wax on it. I had to put a drop of wax on it the last time. See that little over crimp? I don't like putting cards of any kind over the top of the buckshot. If I've got to raise the shot column, put your card under the buckshot, boys. Don't put it on the front. That little piece of paper, whenever it goes through the choke and all, because a lot of times I'll use a 20 gauge overshot card to make these prettier, but they need to go under the shot. Because you put it on top, that piece of, even though it's just a piece of paper, it's rotating and tumbling all through that pattern as it goes out the barrel, and it'll scatter your buckshot. It will scatter it. So this is just a little bit too big a gap to use the fingernail hardener, so we just use a bit of candle wax. Just a bit of candle wax. Let that harden up, it'll work just fine. Especially for the way, whenever I'm testing at the range, you don't throw this away. This will probably be the last time I shot it. I got 4. We got a hunting trip out of it, and then 3 test rounds at the range afterwards. Pretty cool, huh? Alright, let's go show you how these worked out. Alright, boys, we have bumped it up to 3-inch. 3-inch. Maybe once, twice. I think this one's already twice fired. Knowing me, it probably is. CCI Magnum primer. 27.5 grains of Pro Reach. We've got the CB1138 red wad installed here. 14 pellets of double alt Ballistic Products Super Buck in here, stacked by 2s and all covered in Ballistic Products Original Star Crimp. Alrighty. Let's see how this works out. We're moving up to 3-inch now, boys. Okay. 14 Ballistic Products Double Alt Super Buck. 1178, just under 1,200 foot per second. Kerblam. Now boy, I tell you what, we're knocking some patches out too. I guarantee you that's all 14 pellets in a 15-inch circle right there, boys. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. One of these probably went through a patched hole. So there's probably only 3 here. There's probably not 2 right there. So let's go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So there's not 4 here, there's 3 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 Superbuck 33 cal right here, uncovered with my hand. 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 double aught here in an 11-inch circle. And the other 3 are only 3.5 inches away. That is impressive right there, boys. All right, we got 1 or 2 more 3-inch. Let's see how they do. All right, fellas, moving on. Fiocchi Magnum Primed, 3-inch, brand new Fiocchi Magnum Prime from Ballistic Products. We've got 27 grains of Pro Reach in here. We've got the, I got 14 pellets of my 32 cal powder coated hard cast in a TPS cushion wad that has been trimmed and cut to specs. I'll demonstrate that at the table for you fellas. All covered in Ballistic Products original, very pretty roll crimp, and segmented overshot card. Alrighty then. $12.70. Now that felt like a mechanism load. Now boys, if that ain't daggone beautiful right there. Look at that circle. There's 2 in the bowl. Did we nick it with one on the bottom there, honey?
No, that's been there.
That's been there. Alrighty. I just about bet you that's all 14 pellets here in a 21-inch, 22-inch circle. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All 14 pellets out of a custom cut TPS cushion. Boys, I was one of those. I got one of those 4,000 wad cases of the TPS cushion. So we getting this kind of performance, we're gonna be some happy guys that picked up all those wads. Alrighty. I think I still got a couple of them using the customized TPS cushion wad, but different pellet sizes. I'm gonna go look and see what I got left in the box. Let's move on. Magnum Primed, brand new Fiocchi 3-inch hull from Ballistic Products, 26 of Pro Reach. We've got 16 31 cal hard cast powder coated here in an RW123 red wide from Precision. All covered in Ballistic Products original segmented overshot card and a beautiful roll crimp. $12.09. Excellente. How's the hole look? Rachel says looks great.
Fine.
No signs of overpressure.
Nope.
Rachel was worried if I'd have took out another bullseye. She done stuck 3 or 4 of them on there already. Holy macaroni, what a pattern. We got 16 31 cal in this one with the RW123 red wide. That says that's a double strike on this, but I don't see no sticker peeled off. Let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I don't know. Let's see, I don't know. That looks like a double strike right there.
let me see again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we did get it with all 16. There's 2 there and 2 there. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 31 cal in a 12-inch circle right there, right around the center. All this will still be on target down to 100 meters. That's how we take them that far, boys. Wow. I'm not sure what others. I think I got 1 or 2 number 1s, and we definitely want to check those.
Last 3 shots, all beautiful, can all be loaded again. Perfect performance out of that RW123 wad. Perfect performance. Brand new Fiocchi Magnum primed, 27 of Pro Reach. Except this one, we've got 18 pellets of hard cast number 1 30 cal in here. TPS cushion wad, all covered in Ballistic Products original buffer segmented overshot card, beautiful roll crimp. And the TPS cushion wad, you see, we can get the number 1s to stack in here by 3s. That is a beautiful round. Oh, it is dark clouds everywhere.
Oh yeah.
18 30 cal, polished, number 1 buck. .1264. Don't just like the others.
Whoa, son! That's a keeper right there. 30 cal. That's real 30 cal number 1s here. Wow. Let me see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Double hit right here. So all 18 pellets are here. And look at that pattern. Look at that coverage. Now that is awesome. And let's see, what just right here, what we got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 right here in a 12-inch circle. 9, 10 in a 16 to 18-inch circle. Well, I guess if you move it to 16 to 18 inch, he's done. Deer or hog wouldn't matter. I think I got 1 round left, boys. I think it might be another number 1, but let's we'll see what it is. Y'all stand by.
Custom cut TPS cushion wad out of the last shot. Performed flawlessly. Looks outstanding. Well, fellas, the last shot is one of the duck blind holes. Pulled the boys from Ducks Unlimited, Mr. Robbie Joyner. Man, I really appreciate you guys picking these holes up for me. Because of them, I was able to make this buckshot reload here. We got a CCI Magnum primer installed. This is a once fired Remington Nitro, Remington Express. CCI Magnum primer, 26 of Pro Reach, a CB 1138, the red wad, and we've got 14 pellets of Lee Double Alt stacked in here by 2s, all covered in Ballistic Products original buffer. Beautiful crimp. Alrighty. These 14 pellet double alt loads, boys, as you can tell, we really like these loads. That is just one of the best of all that all of us put together. That is just one of the best performing of all of them. Alrighty. $11.69.
Holy cow, look at all them big old double alt 33 caliber hole there. Mercy sakes alive. Boys, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 double alt right there. One double alt's enough to take him down. You hit him with 10 or 12, he don't go nowhere, it just goes down. All right, let's see what we got here. We had 2 outside, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We got 12 of them right here in a 16-inch circle with the other 2 just outside. Great target coverage, whatever that target may be, boys. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this. We have had a time with this Pro Reach powder. I am impressed. Mr. Leon Guthrie, you're an awesome man, my brother. I appreciate that. Without you, I couldn't have got this done. We'll be back with a lot more soon, guys. Bye-bye.
Looks like there's going to be tons of potential with this Pro Reach powder, boys. I am tickled with it. Looking forward to working with much more of it in the future. Hope y'all enjoyed the show, guys. We got a lot more coming up very, very soon. We'd like to give a huge shout out to our patrons. We appreciate all that you do. YouTube does not like these kind of videos. They just don't like them. So without you guys' help, all this work just goes by the wayside. We get nothing. All the investment we put in it, we don't get anything back out of it. So guys, until next time, we'll see you. Bye-bye.